I've been looking for pallets for a while, wondering where we're gonna get pallets to build our compost bin. We're over at the dump today and saw some pallets in the back of the dump, talked to the guy working there and said, take as many as you want. Got 6 pallets, gonna be doing building the composter, the 3-bin composter. We're taking them down the hill next to this cheese shed, so I don't have to walk too far with the compost to put it into the garden. But these are the best find. Finally, something F-R-E-E, free.
Good morning, everybody. I don't know if the term unboxing is the right phrase, but this is what Elle got me. She said it was because I was such a good hubby, but I really think it's because she likes to have fires every night. She wants to make sure that I don't run out of firewood. We got a little bit stacked up there, but we do. I've taken down the trees for the pond, and I need to split a bunch of wood. I think you saw it before. Can't really tell, but anyway, right. Chaz, a bunch of wood, and I've got lots of other that I got to split. So I'm gonna break this open, start it today, put some fuel in it, check the oil and all that sort of thing, and then see how she runs. Yeah, that's American safety right there, see? You have these miserable devices that are supposed to save you from everything. And what do? They leak and they pour gas all over everything. That's much safer. You guys don't understand that because you're not a safety engineer with OSHA. So I hope that showed you a little bit about the operation. Now this Countryline is the, as most folks probably know, is the Tractor Supply brand. And I looked up and done a lot of research, you know, on the Champions and the, oh, I can't remember them all anyway, and some of the big box stores, Lowe's and that sort of thing. And they're pretty hard to find right now. I mean, there's people, obviously, or particularly in East Tennessee, you know, there's a lot of people coming in who are doing the same thing that we're doing, trying to get away. And you know, this is one of the tools that's very handy around the homestead. It's worth buying rather than renting, simply because, you know, you're going to be using it so long. And actually, the reviews on YouTube gave this one, the 25-ton Countryline, really high marks. So the operation of it, you can see that instead of having a two-handed operation, they allow you to use one-hand operation, but you have to hold that lever forward while it's in forward motion. And you saw, I hope that I can just push it backwards, or I can put the neutral so it stops where you want, makes it more efficient, because the size of the log, you know, is staying the same. If I push it to the back, I can just push it and leave it, and it will auto stop when it reaches the full rearward position. So that is probably the perfect solution. I mean, that was as convenient as could be, you know. I can have the one hand that if I have to hold a log, you know, that's a little bit out of round or something that doesn't want to sit in the cradle perfectly, I could do that because I only have to have one hand that pushes it forward. Seems to have plenty of power. You know, those weren't huge logs. We'll do some much bigger ones just to show you. But I just wanted to show you the basic operation of it, and it seems to be, you know, quite efficient. Now, of course, you can do it in the horizontal position like this, or for, you know, I guess for much bigger logs or whatever. This just has a handle. You can see probably the one end of it here. It's just a handle over on this side that you can push it, pull it out, and then just lift it up. Maybe I'll do it for you just so you can see. You know what, the logs are going to be in the way. But let me just lift it just a little bit just so you can see. It's heavy, you know. So that's how. And then you can do it in the standing position, right, or vertical position on that base. And then it just locks in from its own weight. Yeah, so pretty nice. Really fast. I mean, I don't know if you can see. I probably don't have the shot there. No, it probably doesn't give you what I did on the ground, but that's actually quite a bit of wood split quite quickly, so really happy with it. Let's get one on here that's a little out of shape and got quite a girth to it. See what she does. Now this one, frankly, would probably be the kind that you do when it's just on the ground if you don't have a log assist. Right now, at my age and strength, I don't necessarily need it, but that ain't gonna last, you know that. So at some point, I'll probably purchase some sort of hoist, or I'll just learn to do it when it's on the in the vertical position all the time. Let's see here. Turn that on. Don't think I'll need choke. Let's just see how she goes. Now that's what I'm talking about. Just give it a little strain, see what she can do. That thing just winds up and then winds up before it pops that wood. It's really nice. That's a pretty good splitter on there. I'll probably sharpen it up a little bit. Take a file to that, sharpen it up. I thought about, you know, the ones that have, instead of a single blade, they have like 3, so it does a round log or split it into 4 pieces. That might be something that we look at too in the future, but man, I like that. It's just, you know, testing it out, cranking it down. Yeah, I'm sure you heard it and felt that it was good. That's a lot of good power there, 25 tons. So as Wrangler Star, for the professional homeowner, this is a good sort of tonnage, a good weight, a good machine. Be able to tow around and that sort of thing. I could hook this up to the Kubota RTV and take it everywhere and then just toss the wood right in the back of the Kubota, boom, boom, boom. I'll bet it's gonna be really efficient, really happy. So anyway, just to show you a little bigger log, a little bit more. I've got some down by the pond that are massive.
But yeah, I don't think you can see where the tape is. The primer is definitely being absorbed into the drywall, but this heater is helping. But yeah, put the second coat on, paint it. We'll put the crown molding up and the shoe molding, clean up the floor, and that's it. That's all she wrote. But the grow house this morning, coming in after, what was it, 29 last night? The grow house was at 70 this morning when we got down here.
Amazing. Although the sun was pretty intense from the east on that side, but I just can't believe that with as cold as it was that side, that it was 70 in there.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to be really careful about, in the summertime, about what's in there.
Nothing would live in there in the summer.
Yeah. But that's good to know, so I can put my lemon trees that I'm trying to grow, cut back on our lemon costs. We'll see if they produce fruit.
Great.
Store-bought seeds.
Great.
And then when you put shiplap over here on that one wall, just to clean that wall up, I think it's gonna look
Yep, we'll do that.
really good. And then put the shiwi back, but not having the shiwi there to paint just makes it convenient. You'll have to straighten that one board up there.
Oh yeah, I'll take care of that. Both of them. There's one that's missing there.
Oh, that's even missing, but
Yeah,
otherwise,
it's easy.
it's all good, baby. We're doing great. I can't believe how much we got done, even though it doesn't seem like a lot. It is.
Yeah.
Every day. Every day there's a list of 1,000 things.
Great.
And given the weather we've had and back issues,
Yeah.
at some point, I'm gonna strengthen up my back. But having axe picked out the clay underneath there
Yeah.
for our water issues is pretty good. So
And those seem to be
it's-
resolved. That area seems very dry now.
Yeah, it does seem very dry. So that's excellent.
And by way of another unveiling for today, you can see we got new tires on the RTV. Well, you can't see because the mud is so thick, but these tires have been awesome so far. They're not, they're sort of, I guess the closest thing you could call them are ag tires. So they have that same lug pattern, And when I start moving, because they're wide, the lugs are so wide, it will throw all of this mud off of there, and then I will show you the actual tire. But let me show you what I got done in about 4 hours, guys. It's pretty good. I mean, I don't know what a cord is, to tell you the truth, but you can tell from this would be getting washed out, but that's a fair amount of wood. Take a reference point. I don't know. The pommel horse is sort of a reference point. So is the height of the splitter itself. Anyway, so yeah, looking pretty good. All right, so I will stack that over here probably, because this is all dry wood and this is not seasoned yet. So it's good. Can't do anything with it until next year. All right. So that will cut off for today. I told you I was going to show you the tires once they got clean, but I went down into the pond. I went down in the pond, and it is deep mud down there. So I was kind of making a mess. It's fun though. But I got up the hill with a real load. I mean a real load. That back was completely full of this Kubota with wood, all that weight, and then myself and Remington, and it was. So anyway, those are, you know what they are. They're the ag type tires. Anyway, they do a good job, a lot better job than the, what do they call them, site tires, construction site tires, or work site tires, or something like that. They refer to them as, Kubota does. All right, so there it is. Look, you're all washed out today. Why are you all washed out? I don't like that. Oh, look at you now. Sorry about that. I don't know what the heck was going on. I don't know what was going on. Anyway, you were overexposed, guys. So don't do that again, and we will see you tomorrow.